Neil's mix and turns the regular guitar up in Geddy's mix a little bit. That's what it does. So during our month-long rehearsal phase at the beginning of the tour, I would be working at my console, and as the band would say, change something during a course of a song, Neil might come up and go, you know, during Far Cry, during the solo, I want to hear the guitar samples, because there is a guitar sample that they use for timing. It's the main guitar riff while Alex solos over it. And I want to hear that, but that's the only time I want to hear it. So I program, hit the button, and the guitar sample comes up in Neil's ear monitors, and then after the guitar solo is over, I hit the button again, and then it turns itself down. That's what rehearsals were for us. Not only getting sounds, but being able to sit and program, learn how to program the console to make it work for them and myself in the most efficient manner possible. During a sound check, the band will come out. They'll usually come out, hang out for like 10 minutes, you know. They're not real fond of sound checking, but they realize it's a part of their job. But they'll come out, they'll look at the room, they'll listen to the room, they'll put their ear monitors in, they'll run through 4 songs, sometimes 5, but usually 4. We'll make sure that every instrument gets used so they can physically hear every instrument being used during the sound check, so it gives them confidence when they come out. For the show, everything's going to work and is in its proper sonic location for them and for Brad. They'll do 3 songs, and the 4th song is usually in something that most tours do. You'll finish with the first song of the night. Whatever the opening song is what you'll finish sound check with, so that way when they walk away from the stage, as close as it can be, the difference between hearing a 15,000 seat arena empty versus a 15,000 seat arena completely full of screaming people, it'll be as close as it can be, just taking those variables out.
Ever since I started doing this, I have 5 minutes of a mild panic right before the show starts, that somehow I've forgotten everything, and what I found I do is I'll spend a couple minutes before the show starts and close my eyes and in my mind mix the first song. Just sort of go through the motions of it.
Much it. That's it. It doesn't take the whole length of the song, you know, it's just a little thing.
Every once in a while, every few years, you just get that show where it's right from the word go, you know. Hard to do, but it happens, and that's really rewarding. I think I've had 6 or 7 of those ever, where it was just right from the beginning great and all the way through, you know. But we judge ourselves pretty harshly too, you know.
I have the best job in the world. I get to watch rock shows every night for a living. When you really feel it is when the house lights go off, and it's not so much as what's happening up here as much as it's happening what's happening out there for me. There's something really special about house lights out and the roar of the crowd.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll.
Anybody that's ever followed this band knows that their live show is really where they stand. I mean, their records are good, their records are very good, they write great songs, but this band is known as a live band, and they went way before my time, when like Moving Pictures and 2112 and the earlier records. These guys were doing 230, 240 shows a year. I mean, that's an assload of shows. But they're coming up here, and for rock musicians, you know, still performing at the level that they are, they're just amazing musicians.
I like the music, but you know, I have a technical involvement with the music. It's not just me sitting here listening to it. It's more complicated than that. But you know, if in the end, if the sound's good and the crowd's into it, and you know, everybody walks out humming the songs, that's it. And that's most of the time. You know, most of the time we make most of the audience happy.